Your privacy has always been important to me, and I would never say something that you didn't say. But I know that if you look at me, then clearly the world will know that you've already had the forbidden.
The phone call that shattered daytime television didn't come with warning signs or slow buildup. It arrived suddenly, like a lightning strike in the middle of a calm sky. It started with 3 cold, unforgettable words nobody expected to hear. "You're fired, Sherri." There was no public statement, no carefully crafted announcement wrapped in corporate language, and no attempt to soften the blow. Just a blunt, icy message that insiders say left Sherri Shepherd staring at her phone in complete shock, frozen in disbelief, while producers scrambled behind the scenes like a building had just caught fire. Within minutes, whispers began to spread, and those whispers quickly turned into headlines that no one could ignore. But what happened next didn't just shake daytime television. It completely detonated it. Because here's the part that made absolutely no sense. Sherri Shepherd's show wasn't struggling. It wasn't drowning in controversy, and it wasn't collapsing in ratings the way networks usually claim before they quietly pull the plug. In fact, by every visible measure, the show was doing just fine. It had a loyal audience, steady numbers, and enough buzz to keep it relevant. Which is exactly why, the moment the sudden cancellation hit the internet, fans immediately started asking one terrifying question. What did Sherri do? At first, there was only silence. No answers, no explanations, just confusion hanging in the air. Then the whispers began. Industry group chats lit up almost instantly. Producers started texting reporters. Insiders began hinting that something much bigger was hiding beneath the surface. Soon, the first crack in the story appeared when someone inside a network office allegedly leaked a short voice memo. And according to that leak, the firing had nothing to do with ratings or performance. It was about something Sherri said, something that made very powerful people behind the scenes deeply uncomfortable. And just when it seemed like this story might quietly fade into another routine industry dispute, everything changed in an instant. One man stepped into the chaos like a human lightning bolt, Katt Williams. The same fearless comedian known for exposing Hollywood secrets, calling out behind-the-scenes politics, and refusing to stay silent when things don't add up. When Katt heard about Sherri's firing, he didn't stay quiet. He didn't play it safe or release a polite statement. Instead, he did what he always does. He spoke loudly and directly. During a late-night comedy show in Atlanta, Katt reportedly grabbed the microphone, looked straight into the crowd, and said something that instantly set social media on fire. He told the audience, they didn't fire Sherri Shepherd because she failed. Then he paused, letting the silence build tension before delivering the line that sent the internet into absolute chaos. They fired her because she stopped playing the game. In that moment, everything shifted. Phones shot into the air. People began recording instantly. Within minutes, clips of that statement exploded across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, spreading faster than anyone could control. Fans were shocked. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds. Bloggers began calling their sources like detectives chasing a conspiracy. Because if Katt Williams was telling the truth, then this wasn't just a cancellation or a business decision. It was something far deeper. It was retaliation. And suddenly, people weren't just watching the story anymore. They were investigating it, digging into every detail and questioning everything they thought they knew about what really happens behind the scenes in daytime television. As the story continued to unfold, attention quickly turned to the days leading up to the firing. That's when things started to feel even more uncomfortable. Right before the cancellation, Sherri had done something on her show that already had the internet buzzing. She defended Tyra Banks. Not casually, not carefully, but passionately. She even became emotional on camera, explaining that people outside the industry don't truly understand the pressure celebrities face behind closed doors. At the time, the moment seemed emotional but harmless. But now, looking back, many believe that moment may have triggered something much bigger than anyone realized. According to insiders, that segment led to a private meeting between Sherri and network executives. A meeting described as tense, uncomfortable, and explosive. Some claim voices were raised. Others say Sherri refused to apologize for anything she said. And then came the detail that shocked everyone. A message allegedly leaked from that meeting simply read, She won't cooperate. From that point on, the situation spiraled quickly. Just 2 days later, a mysterious email reportedly began circulating inside the network. There was no sender name, no company signature, just one chilling line written in bold letters. Cancel the show before she says something worse. No one knows who sent it, but the timing alone was enough to send shockwaves through the entire production. And that's when things truly began to escalate beyond control. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, tension continued building. What looked like a normal production environment on the surface was anything but normal underneath. Cameras rolled, audiences clapped, and hosts smiled. But inside the offices, something had clearly shifted. Everything traced back to that one segment. That one moment where Sherri may have gone off script. And in the world of television, going off script isn't just risky, it's dangerous. Every word spoken on air is usually filtered through layers of producers, legal teams, and executives. So when a host speaks freely, it can send shockwaves through an entire network. And that's exactly what insiders believe happened here. From that point forward, the story only became more intense. Rumors of recordings, secret meetings, and leaked audio began circulating across the internet. And when a short audio clip finally surfaced, everything changed again. Suddenly, this wasn't just speculation anymore. People weren't just guessing, they were listening. And what they heard only made the situation more explosive. The confrontation between Sherri and network executives didn't sound like a calm discussion. It sounded like a battle, a real one. And as more clips, reactions, and insider claims continued to spread, the narrative shifted completely. This wasn't just about a canceled show anymore. It was about power, control, and what really happens behind the scenes in an industry that millions of people watch every single day. And now the biggest question still remains. If there really is a full recording of that meeting, and possibly even more audio that hasn't been released yet, what happens when the world finally hears it? Because if that moment ever comes, it might not just expose the truth behind one firing. It could shake the entire entertainment industry in ways no one is prepared for.